This series is proudly brought to you by MLMtipsandadvice.com.au, the internet's #1 source on succeeding in MLM, and is hosted by myself, Matt Lloyd. So I want to talk to you a little bit about Amway's compensation plan. If you're doing your research on Amway, you're probably been wondering, is the compensation plan any good? Okay, can I make money with this? Now, before I get started, I just want to tell you, I am not a representative or distributor of Amway. Okay, so I'm not trying to sell you on joining or anything like that. I just want to give you the facts based on my research. So let's get started. Amway, it was actually founded in 1950. Quite a long time ago. It was one of the first MLM companies and definitely a true pioneer in the industry. Now, it was started in Michigan by a guy called Jay Van Andel and Rich DeVos. If you've been in MLM for any length of time, you might have heard of these guys. They got very, very, very rich. And they coined Amway as the abbreviation of American Way. Okay, American Way, Amway. You can see where that came from. Now, the company, they actually launched their first product in 1959, and that was a liquid organic cleaner. Now, right now, at this point in time, from my research, there's more than 450 products prevailing in about 90 different markets, like cleaning, health, wellness, all kinds of different markets, including insurance, a whole lot of different things. So they definitely have a very comprehensive product range, which partly explains their success. Now, Amway products are more focused on health and beauty. But like I said, they offer alternative products like home cleaners. They've got quite a few of those, water purifier, and much, much more. Now, to the compensation plan. They've got 2 revenue streams, so direct selling and multi-level marketing. Amway follows stair-step breakaway compensation plan, if you ever heard of that, the stair-step breakaway. It's one of the oldest types of MLM compensation plans out there. The plan is comprised of different levels of career paths. So the first stage is where you are a direct distributor or an independent business operator, and you attain the further levels with these designations. So it looks like this. You've got silver producer, gold producer, platinum producer, emerald, diamond, Q12. So if you've ever heard of someone say, this person was a diamond producer in Amway, that means they did very, very well, okay? And it's quite a clever marketing strategy as well. If you are going to start your own MLM company, then it's basically in human psychology, people want to climb up the ladder. They want that recognition. So I believe this is part of the reason why Amway became a multi-billion-dollar company, by having this, okay? Because there's certain status and prestige associated with having these different little badges. If you go along to an Amway conference and you're wearing a diamond badge, well, suddenly you're a very big deal, okay? And it gives you a lot of motivation to climb the ladder, to get more sales, and to build a bigger team. Like I said, I'm not trying to pitch you on Amway. I'm just trying to explain my thoughts on why they became so damn successful. Now, in order to attain these levels, there are specific qualifications that you needed to meet. Okay, so for example, to qualify for the silver producer, the independent business operator, you have to reach the maximum bonus level for 1 month. The next level, the gold producer, this is where you should qualify the maximum bonus level for not 1, but 3 months. Now, the platinum or direct level requires the same thing for 6 months. Okay, so you have to keep on performing. You can't just have a great month and then go away. You have to keep on making those sales. Now, in North America, platinum independent business operators, they're generating about $30,000 in sales volume per month. Quite a lot. Okay, so you can see as you climb up the ladder, there is the potential to make a lot of money. Now, sometimes you'll hear people refer to Amway as Scamway, things like that. Usually it's going to be people outside of the industry, outside of MLM, or people who've tried to start a business in MLM or Amway and they've failed, which is most people. In my opinion, the truth is it's not really Amway's fault that they fail. It's usually the people. And obviously if they want to blame someone, so they blame Amway, right? So most people never make it to the level of making $30,000 per month in sales volume. They never even come close to that. But if you can get good and you can do well in the MLM industry, excuse me, it's definitely possible. Okay, you just really comes down to how well you can market, generate leads, and your ability to close sales. Okay, so just always remember that. Now, the next level is Emerald, and that requires the distributor or independent business operator to maintain at least 3 legs, generating silver producer volume for 6 months of the year. Now, to achieve the level of Diamond Distributor, the representative is required to meet the specification of maintaining at least 6 legs, generating silver producer volume for 6 months of a year. Q12 is Platinum or higher, and who qualifies for every month of a year. Now, the Amway compensation plan, it does allow distributors to build a deep network unit as well as a wide network unit. So when I say deep and wide, imagine that you're building a downline and there's you at the top, and then you get 2 and they get 2 and they get 2. You know, that's the classic MLM pitch, but it gets wider and wider as you go further down. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say go wide and then go deep. Okay, so deep is you at top, and then you enroll someone, they start to enroll others, and so on. It gets deeper and deeper depending on their performance. And the same is the scenario for the frontline IBOs, acting as legs for the organization of the IBO who created them. Okay, so in this way, the representative is really, you get benefited by direct recruits as well as each level deep that you go in your organization. Now, according to Amway's description of their comp plan, there's a specific qualification that every distributor needs to fulfill to attain the level of direct distributor, where he comes in a position of a direct dealing with company and sourcing the products for his frontline distributors. For this, the distributors have to reach the top of the volume rebate scale to show their group volume significant enough to claim the level of direct distributor. Now, the further levels of career path are achieved by meeting the specifications for every next level. The bonus percentage is 3% to 25%, depending upon the levels of the career path. Now, if you'd like more free tips and advice on doing well in MLM, or you're just doing your research and you're possibly thinking about getting into the industry, then what you need to do is go to mlmtipsandadvice.com.au right now. You got to go there right now, and you are going to be overwhelmed with just how much free, valuable information there is. And for a limited time only, you're also going to get a free copy of my controversial book, The Hidden Truth. Now, this is basically from 3 years of experience of making every single mistake you can make in MLM, and it's everything I've ever learned about the truth about succeeding in MLM. It's over 40 pages. I have sold it before. I am giving it away right now for free. So if you want to get that book for free, just go to mlmtipsandadvice.com.au. I'll see you real soon.